Choosing a motorcycle jacket often means finding a balance between comfort, safety and style. And having a jacket that perfectly suits your riding style elevates your experience more than you might think. But there's so many options, features and specifications to look at, and that's exactly why we made this video. When it comes to buying a motorcycle jacket, the choice can be quite intimidating with so many riding styles, materials, looks, brands and categories. The options can be quite overwhelming. In today's video, we'll be taking you through the entire process of finding and choosing the right motorcycle jacket specific for your needs. My name is Tover Champion Helmets, one of the biggest international platforms for motorcycle gear, with sharp prices and even sharper service. And there's a big chance that if you're watching this, that you're not subscribed. So, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button to no longer miss out on helpful videos like this one. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about leather jackets. And this type of jacket has gotten so popular throughout the long history of motorcycle riding that it's almost symbolic for the lifestyle. They're an effective combination of style, comfort and protection and are perfectly suited for lots of different riding styles. I'll guide you through them. The first riding style that prefers leather jackets are race-oriented riders, and these jackets are often made of full-grain leather, which offers superior abrasion resistance at high speeds, giving riders a little more peace of mind while going as fast as possible. They're made with a pre-curved fit optimized for a tucked position to provide a body-hugging fit. However, this also means that these jackets can be less comfortable when standing upright, as they're made with the racing posture in mind. Secondly, leather racing jackets will often come with extra padding in key areas like the elbows, shoulders and back to absorb as much impact as possible. This padding usually comes in the form of integrated protectors or reinforced leather. I'll talk more about this at the end of the video. Finally, even though leather isn't the most breathable material, this type of jacket will oftentimes come with fitted perforations or ventilation panels in key areas, allowing for a much needed flow of cool air to keep the rider comfortable during very intense rides. The next riding style that loves leather motorcycle jackets are Café and Retro riders, who prefer these jackets for completely different reasons. While protection remains the most important consideration, this riding style really values the classic and vintage look of leather jackets. This type of jacket usually has a way more relaxed fit compared to racing jackets, making it perfectly suitable for casual settings, both on and off your bike. Okay, so these jackets are stylish and convenient, but let's talk about their protective ability. And obviously it's still a leather jacket, so they're pretty abrasion resistant, but sometimes they will even come with removable protectors that you can take out as soon as you get off your bike for a smooth transition into a casual setting. But that will be about it. Compared to racing jackets, they will usually come with less protection. Keep in mind that this type of jacket will usually have lackluster ventilation as well, which is a major downside if you're looking to use them outside of a casual riding style. So far so good, let's continue. Alright, we've arrived at textile motorcycle jackets, a very popular type of jacket due to their versatility, offering both high-end comfort and protection. Let's talk about who they're best suited for. First up, sport touring riders, a very common riding style that prefers textile jackets for numerous reasons. These riders often find themselves on their bike for extended periods of time and therefore prefer safe, comfortable and versatile jackets. Textile jackets are a good solution as they're made of durable materials like cordura, nylon and polyester, offering unmatched and much needed abrasion resistance. They're also commonly fitted with the highest grade of protectors in key areas all over the body. Apart from protection, proper comfort becomes paramount on longer trips, and therefore these textile jackets come fitted with loads of features that will keep you comfortable. The most distinct feature being the use of a breathable, windproof and waterproof material that's most commonly known as Gore-Tex. This makes riding through harsh elements way more comfortable. Though I have to mention that many manufacturers have their own variant of Gore-Tex, material like D-Dry, Dry-Star and H20. Additionally, they'll usually come with lots of ventilation zippers that allow you to manually adjust your temperature. And finally, they'll come fitted with lots of storage options for your essential items, and sometimes even with room for camel bags that you can connect to your helmet to keep you hydrated on the road. Next, we have adventure riders, who share many similarities with their sport touring counterparts, but often ride on routes that are a little more risky and don't mind veering off the tarmac into an off-road environment. This means that they need specific gear to accommodate their riding style. Textile jackets being a very popular solution. Quality adventure jackets will have you prepared for anything a hazardous environment might throw at you. They're made of a tough synthetic material like cordura or ballistic nylon, keeping the rider protected in a slide and from things like rocks, branches and loose debris. At the same time, most adventure jackets are prepared for all weather conditions. Like with sport touring jackets, they're often fitted with Gore-Tex material, making them completely waterproof. And they're also fitted with ventilation zippers to manually adjust your temperature. This is the versatility I was talking about. Additionally, this type of jacket will oftentimes have lots of storage space, both inside and outside the jacket, allowing you to bring your essential items and then some. Finally, this type of jacket will generally have the most protectors to have every part of your body covered. However, keep in mind that all these features make the jacket rather heavy and often also expensive. Now, if you're a more casual oriented rider and you don't need all the bells and whistles we've mentioned in the previous jackets, a mesh jacket might be the best suited. This category of jacket puts the emphasis on comfort and convenience instead of top-tier protection. Of all the jackets we've mentioned so far, these motorcycle jackets are most similar to a standard coat or jacket that you'd wear when you're not riding. Some jackets in this category will come fitted with a basic level of protection in key areas, but this is not standard practice. However, this lack of heavy-duty features and their casual look removes the need to change clothes when you arrive at your destination, making them perfect for shorter rides and daily commutes. It's important to keep in mind that these jackets will keep you rather cool in warmer conditions, but often don't have the necessary features to keep you dry and comfortable in wet conditions. Let's close out by discussing some pointers that are extremely important no matter what your riding style is. The jacket you wear must be able to tick all of these boxes. Let's start with the protection. This is relevant for all styles of riding, but especially for those who like pushing the pace or taking adventurous routes with a little more risk. Lots of jackets will have built-in armor in key areas like the back, shoulders and elbows and sometimes even the chest, and it's paramount for both your safety and comfort that these armored areas perfectly align with the part of the body it's supposed to protect, which brings us to the next point. The fit of your jacket is very important for two reasons. Wearing a jacket that's too tight in some areas will get very annoying out on the road, even more so on longer rides. But on the other hand, wearing a jacket that's too loose around key areas like the shoulders, elbows and chest is also far from ideal, as this will generally reduce the protective ability of your jacket. The perfect middle ground is a jacket with a snug fit, and let me explain what a snug fit feels like. First up, check the wrists. If you extend your arms as if you're reaching for handlebars of your bike, your sleeve should extend all the way with your wrist without leaving part of it exposed. Next, test your jacket in both a standing and riding position. Zip it all the way up and see if any of your movements feel restricted. At the same time, check if any built-in padding perfectly aligns with your body. Sometimes your jacket won't perfectly fit right away, but don't return it yet. Look for adjustable closures around the wrists, waist and neck. Tighten those up and retry the movements we mentioned and see if it helps. Before I go, I'd like to leave you with one last piece of advice when buying a motorcycle jacket, and that is to carefully consider your local weather conditions. As we touched on in the previous segments, some jackets are well prepared for all weather conditions, while others are not. For example, rain-resistant gear can be invaluable in rainy regions, so I'd recommend looking for wind and rainproof features like Gore-Tex, even if it means you have to choose a jacket that's a little outside your riding style. The same goes for those who are located in warmer regions. Here, having a jacket with various ventilation options to keep you cool is a necessity, not a nice to have. So please keep it in mind when looking for your perfect motorcycle jacket. That's all for today, and I hope we've made it easier for you to choose the right jacket. You'll get the most value out of your jacket by choosing a type that perfectly suits your riding style. So look out for the different features, benefits and downsides we mentioned. Be sure to browse through our motorcycle jacket collection on championhelmets.com, where we have the lowest price guaranteed and sharp discount bundles. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to our channel for more videos on the world of motorcycle gear. My name is Toon, stay safe and I'll see you next time.